Quick update on the George Santos case. He appeared in court this morning and pleaded not guilty. Not a surprising outcome. What I think is an interesting outcome is the bail bond that was set at $500,000. Now, federal bail bond is slightly different from the bail that we're used to seeing in state or local pretrial activity. The procedure is a little different and the amount is different. Usually the amount in bail bond is higher, but it isn't $500,000. I think that the latest statistics show that the average federal bail bond is $10,000. So federal judge has the same discretion as other judges in setting the bail, and the considerations are the same, basically three things. Number one, the severity of the crime. We know what the crimes are that Santos is being accused of. One of them carries a sentence of up to 20,000. So they are important crimes for sure. Number two is the possibility of the defendant to commit another crime while awaiting trial. And I think that this is marginal, if at all existent. Santos is under tight scrutiny at this point, so he's not going to commit any crime between now and the time he goes to trial. And number three is the flight risk. And I think that this is probably the element that weighed the most in the judge's mind. And my suspicion is confirmed by the fact that Santos, as part of the bond stipulation, must surrender to pretrial services and to random home monitoring, as well as having any travel outside of New York and Washington, D.C. approved by the court. But most importantly, he must surrender his passport. Another interesting element about federal bail bond is that sometimes the federal government will have another hearing called the Nebia hearing to ensure that the money that's been used for the bail bond is not of criminal activity provenance. Because these crimes entail money laundering, it will be interesting to see how this plays out in the federal court system. For right now, what we know is the bond has been set for George Santos in the amount of $500,000.